It's another episode of Comic Book Haul, and we got some awesome comics to talk to you about. I picked up a bunch of comics earlier this week. I didn't get to pick it up on Wednesday. I was having some car issues. I was in the process of buying a new car, and I did, and I love my new car. But besides the point, we got a lot of Spider-Man comics in this haul, and it's Spider-Man week. And just this past Wednesday, like I said, it was Spider-Man Day. So we have the Amazing Spider-Man #1, the new one that just came out. Haven't read it yet, but I did pick up a lot of variants for this comic haul, and I can't wait to show them all to you. I also picked up Deadpool Assassin #2, and I picked up Flash War Part 4, and I'm going to show them to you all. It looks awesome. I cannot wait to share with you all the comics that I picked up today. They're mostly Spider-Man comics, of course, so this is going to be a very Spider-Man heavy themed comic book haul. Really excited to share with you, and as always, let's get started with the comic book haul, because here are the comics that I'm going to share with you now, right after this amazing, spectacular intro. Hey everyone, welcome to News to Science, where we discuss comics, movies, games, and more. And welcome to another episode of Comic Haul. We got some comics to share with you guys. Meaning I have got some comics to share with you. And so let's get started, man. Let's not waste any time. All right, the first one I'm going to share with you is Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 304. Really good series, having a lot of fun. I've already repeated myself too many times about what Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man is about, and it is awesome. Right now, we're in a story where Peter Parker was actually able to go back in time and meet his younger self, in a different timeline and in a different dimension in a way, and it's really cool. I suggest you pick it up. It's really, really fun. So yeah, Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, number 304. All right, the comic that I've been talking about at the start of this video is the Amazing Spider-Man #1, and it's a new comic book series that just came out. New art style, new everything. Here it is. This is the Amazing Spider-Man #1. The classic Rogues Galleries are back. They do come back in this issue. It is a pretty hefty comic. It's got a lot of weight to it. I believe it's like 50 pages long or so. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to read it right after this video. I've been waiting for this for a while. I've been waiting for a new take on Spider-Man for quite a bit, at least on the Amazing, because I collect the Amazing and I love the Amazing, and I collect Spectacular. So here it is. This is the cover A comic book right here. See? And here's the back. Right here. I haven't put the sleeves on or the boards yet because, I wanted to show it, and I kind of figured with the plastic and the sleeves and the boards, it kind of would give it that glossy glare. So in my previous videos, if you've seen it, they were already cased inside their bags and boards. I didn't want to give that. I didn't want to have that glare on the issue, so that way you guys can see it. So here it is, Amazing Spider-Man #1. All right, here's another Amazing Spider-Man #1, a different variant. I think this is my favorite out of all the variants so far. I actually picked up 4 variants, but this one has Spider-Man wrapped around the other characters in the Spider-Verse. So, you got Black Cat looking hot as hell, as always, and you got the villains right here, Rhino, Shocker, Electro, Black Suited Spider-Man, and the Green Goblin right there. So here it is. See? And here we go. This is the back of the issue, but this is just promoting Marvel Strike Force, which is pretty cool. I mean, you got the costumes from like the MCU, so you got Daredevil, Hulk, and Crossbones, Gamora, Thor, and Black Panther and Wolverine, all there. Marvel Strike Force. I'm not promoting this game. This is not sponsored, but we're seeing this in all the Marvel comic books. I think it's a mobile game. Yep, it's a mobile game. You can download it in the Apple Store and Google Play. Alright, next is another variant of Amazing Spider-Man #1. I'm telling you guys, it's a heavy Spider-Man themed comic book haul. The last 2 are different issues, of course, but this is what I got. And this was what was available like at the store, and this was like the newest issues that came out that week. So that's all that was put away in my file. The Amazing Spider-Man #1. Very simple, plain cover right here. Different variant. It's just Spider-Man in the front doing his thing. A little pose in the air. So yeah, I like it. And then lastly, I think this is going to be the rarest one of them all. But for some reason, blank covered pages, blank covered comic books are always like rare. Completely virgin cover, just the title on the top. There's nothing else going on here. So it's just white. See? And then when you open it, because it's kind of like a solid cardboard cover like issue right here. When you open it, and then you have the classic, A cover, and then you have, the issue starting right here. And it's really nice. I like it. So if you haven't found this variant already, I suggest you go ahead and look for it because it's going to be rare to find. It's hard to find. I had my comic guy put this away from me. So yeah. All right, in the last 2 issues, I have Deadpool Assassins #2. Had fun with the first one. I can't wait to read the second one. This is one of the greatest comic books I've ever read. I mean, not this one in particular, but like the series so far. The first one was fantastic. Very colorful, very bright, very funny, very gruesome, and very, 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 very Deadpoolish. Like everything about this screams, "Oh my God, that's Deadpool!" And a lot of the moments in these comic books, especially Deadpool and You Are Deadpool and everything, reminded me of the films, even though the comic books came before the films. But if you love Deadpool as a character and you love comedy, then you love the Deadpool Assassin series. I think it's going to be a limited run. So, Deadpool Assassin #2. Lastly, Flash War #4, Part 4. Highly anticipated series that's going on with Flash. I believe this is the conclusion. I think there's one more going. I think it concluded just recently, and this is the last one. I don't remember picking up 3. I do remember reading the first 2. I just don't remember picking up 3. And I think my comic guy forgot to put that away from him, and I'm like a little upset. I was like, oh my God, come on, man. I specifically asked that to be put away in my file, because I come every week to pick up comic books, and you didn't have it. But this is Flash War Part 4. I probably won't read it until I get 3. Or at least I'm going to go ahead and check my comics to see if I have Part 3 in there. And because I read so many comic books and you kind of forget. But Flash War Part 4, really exciting stuff. Really cool stuff. They've toyed around with the Flash's superpowers. They've actually made some changes and introduced some new speed forces in this issue. And and it's going to change forever. Because a lot of writers do come on the Flash and other comic books and make changes to their origin or their past, and they'd have to stick with that change, and it's really hard to to stick with the certain change that was made a few years ago or recently, because different writers come on to write the series. It's not always the same writers or artists that write the series. So the changes occurred when New 52 rolled up, and then the changes occurred again when we got Flashpoint, and now the changes are occurring again with Flash War. So there's some new changes to the characters, new changes to Flash, and new changes by introducing a new kind of force. There's like the strength force, the speed force, the negative force, different forces being brought upon in the Flash comics, and that's why I'm excited to read this, because I love change, and I think it's for the better, and it just makes the character more interesting, gives him more character, more depth, more well-rounded, and I think this is going to be a fun issue to read. I cannot wait to read it. So, Flash War Part 4. And that was it for Comic Haul number 30. Only 8 minutes long, at least, or so by this point, if you're still watching. I had a lot of fun. I cannot wait to read them all. Well, I'm not going to read them all because most of them are variants of one issue, so I'm just going to read one of them and then put away the rest as a collector's item, of course. But yeah, that was it, guys. What did you guys think of it? That was my Comic Book Haul 30. Are you excited? Did you pick up Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man #1? Have you read Flash War yet? Are you in the middle of reading Flash War? Are you reading Deadpool? Short comic book haul, but fun characters to talk about in this haul. So, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. As always, guys, if you like this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you don't miss anything. And don't forget about the Spider-Man PS4 giveaway I got going on down in the description box. You can click the link below to submit your entry for the Spider-Man PS4 giveaway. One winner will receive the Spider-Man PS4 Collector's Edition. The second winner will receive the Collector's Box. And of course, there will be a bonus giveaway if I reach 700 subscribers by August 31st. I will announce the winner on August 31st. All 3 winners, but that's only if I reach 700 subscribers. In that case, if I don't reach 700 subscribers, I will only announce 2 winners. As always, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next comic panel.